Cut!
Hey, what's going on everyone? Jadentastic here, and today we're talking about how Krillin is probably the best fighter out of all the Dragon Ball Z characters. And I know you're all, oh, that's crazy, what are you talking about? He can't be, he always loses and dies every time. Well, yes, that's true. He does lose a lot, and he dies quite a few times throughout the series. However, he's got to be the strongest human, and the most capable human, for one thing. You know, he starts out in Dragon Ball and competes with Goku and all of the best fighters, and he's clearly one of the strongest humans at a very young age. And then once we get launched into Dragon Ball Z, you know, he kind of loses that because Goku steps into the limelight and is the hero forever. But even when Vegeta and Nappa show up, and you know, everyone's kind of fighting, trying to hold him off until Goku gets there, the Cybermen just like wipe everyone out. They just kill everything, you know, and takes out Yamcha, no problem. But you know, obviously everyone takes out Yamcha, so that's not too big of a feat. However, Krillin fights off 3 of them at once and then kills all 3 of them with one attack. So right there, Krillin is the strongest human and one of the better fighters at the time. And then of course Goku shows up, you know, destroys everyone. Actually though, Krillin would have killed Nappa had it not been for Vegeta telling him to look out. If Vegeta hadn't have been there and Krillin's Destructo Disc would have landed, then that would have been it for Nappa. Krillin would have won that fight. So, you know, Nappa got lucky that time. You know, he held his own. He held his own until Goku showed up. And then, you know, fast forward to Namek. There he is again, holding his own with everyone. I mean, Frieza kills him, obviously, but he's Frieza. And he got some attacks in on Frieza. It wasn't like Frieza just stomped him out, you know, over and over again. So, and he cut off part of Frieza's tail. I mean, Vegeta didn't even do that much damage, neither did anyone else except for Goku when he eventually killed him. So again, Krillin is kind of the underdog that like holds his own and is always the protector pretty much. I mean, he keeps Gohan out of trouble on Namek. He's always there. He keeps up with the Ginyu Force. He keeps up with Frieza, even though he gets impaled and then eventually blown up from the inside. He's still there, holding his own. Fast forward again to Earth when the androids show up. There's Krillin fighting them. He's fighting them alongside all of his Super Saiyans. He gives no worries whatsoever about just, you know, trying to rock with the androids. I mean, granted, 18 was super hot and he was probably trying to get in that, but, you know, still, regardless, he was fighting these things that were thousands of times stronger than he was. And he kept up, again. I mean, you know, he didn't just sit at home and watch it on the TV or the crystal ball or whatever is going on. I mean, he actually stood there and fought and held his own with these guys. And then we've got Cell. Cell shows up. Everyone's fighting him. Everyone's trying to do their best. Perfect Cell comes about. He's fighting Gohan. And he sends out the Cell Juniors. And again, Krillin holds his own. Everyone seems to be struggling with them. Like, Super Saiyans are struggling with them. Trunks, Vegeta, Goku, they're all, you know, getting beat up pretty bad. And then here's Krillin, who's just a human, and he's fighting it. I mean, he's losing. He's not winning by any means, but he's keeping up with it. So it's kind of weird. I don't know if that's like a plot fail, because he's keeping up with these things that should be a crap ton stronger than he is. I mean, it makes no sense that Goku is struggling with it and Krillin is having an equally hard time, not less of a time, which he should have been. So he keeps up with Cell Juniors just like everyone else and holds his own. And then, so, you know, at that point, it's almost like he is as strong as a Super Saiyan. I know that he's obviously not, but it seems like he would be. And then, finally, Krillin kills Boo. I mean, essentially, if it wasn't for Boo's regeneration power, the dude slices him in half. Slices him in half with a Destructo Disc. And Boo regenerates, obviously, and that's it. So, there's Krillin again. He fights in every single major fight with all of these guys, and he's kind of the underdog, and everyone's like, ah, Krillin, we love you, but you suck. And in my opinion, you know, I think he's probably one of the best fighters slash best characters out there, because even, I know everyone like loves Goku and he never gives up and he's all about powering through. He gives up fighting Cell and throws Gohan in the ring, and he sort of gives up when he's fighting Boo and the Spirit Bomb's not quite there, and he's like, oh, it's not going to work, man. And then he gets his power back and wins. Krillin never gives up, ever. Not one time does Krillin bow out. I mean, he lays there, and he's like, oh, I'm so beat up. But he gets back up, and he still tries to fight, and then he eventually dies. But still, that's not the point. Krillin never gives up. He's always there. He's fighting alongside the Z Fighters. He doesn't just sit at home and watch from the sidelines. Yamcha. So, what do you guys think? I mean, is this like a valid point that people are starting to come up with, that Krillin, the underdog, might actually be the most powerful fighter out there? I mean, I don't know. He definitely has the best attitude, in my opinion. Definitely has the best attitude. So let me know what you guys think. Leave some comments. Let me know. And if there's anything else you guys want to discuss, let me know, and I'll try to work up a video for that. So until next time, guys, I'm Jadentastic. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll talk to you later.
Yahoo! I did it!